Good day, dear viewers. Good day. I welcome you to another episode, the fifth episode in our series of counseling. We have discussed about the understanding discouragement in our first episode, and we talked about the power of self-awareness, and followed by building your support system. These are what we have already discussed. And we are going to the fifth episode today under the title Developing Resilience. My dear viewer, resilience is an important factor, is an important capacity for one to build within himself in order to overcome discouragement and difficult situations in life. Resilience, I like that word. To be resilient in your life, in your actions, in what you are doing is very, very important. It is the ability to bounce back from your challenges, from setbacks, from discouragement, or whatever difficulty you are facing, and also remain who you are in order to face any kind of challenge. It helps you to keep on going, helps you to overcome any challenging situations. As a teenager, as a person, as an adult, you can face challenges or difficulties, but once you have built in resilience in you, you can develop yourself. You can bounce back and take up yourself again and face your goal. So, like I said, it's a question of facing difficulties with courage and persistence, adapting to change, and also finding solutions. Learning and growing from setbacks rather than being defeated by them. So resilience doesn't mean that you won't feel discouraged though. It doesn't mean that it will take away difficulties or difficult moments. But we are talking about when you face all these situations, what do you do? How do you be yourself? Is the capacity of resilience that can help you to do that. Why does it matter to be resilient? To overcome setbacks. If you are a resilient person, you can overcome any kind of setbacks. It gives you the strength to push through any challenge. It helps you to build confidence. Each time you overcome difficulty, you overcome any type of a problem in school, if it has to do with your subject, or that has to do with your business as a businessman, or that has to do with your family issues, and you are able to solve it, you will see the kind of confidence you will have. That is the power of resilience. Is very, very necessary. It reduces stress. It reduces resilient people tend to feel less overwhelmed even in the face of difficulties. Are you one of them? You need to develop it as a capacity. It has to achieve long-term success because you are not discouraged. You only figure out how you can go about it. Even though you met discouragement or obstacles on the way, you do not quit. You do not quit and run away. You navigate another area, another way, another direction to make sure that you fulfill your goal. What are the characteristics of resilient people? They develop self-awareness. Those people, they know themselves. They understand their emotions and they can manage them. You understand your emotion, you can manage it. So self-awareness is very, very important. These are the people that are resilient. Positive thinking, you are always positive. You are focusing on the positives. You are focusing on possibilities rather than limitations. That is positive thinking. Adaptability, that you adjust to changes because what is constant in life is change. There is no other thing that is constant. It is change. But when change sets into your academic life, sets into your marriage, sets into your business life, what do you do? What do? You accept it with open mind and look for a way to do what? To break through in order to achieve your success. Problem-solving skills. People that are resilient, they develop problem-solving skills. How can I go about this? They begin to seek for solutions instead of dwelling on the problem, allowing themselves to be overwhelmed by the problem. No. Then they look for support. They have support-seeking behavior. They don't keep their problem to themselves. What you don't know, you don't know. They always tend to go and seek for what? For help and advice. You make use of your mentor, make use of your teacher, make use of your any family member that is close to you that you can confide in. So, how do we develop resilience? You shift your mindset. Focus on what you can do, what you can control. Don't amass because of ambition. You amass a project which you cannot handle. Focus on what you can handle. Reframe challenges. Don't view them as a setback, but view them as a stepping stone to bounce back and to get to your destination. Okay? Set realistic goals. Goals you can achieve that is not beyond you. You always hang your bag where your hand can reach. As a young boy, as a teenager, as an adolescent, as a youth, don't overestimate your ambition. Don't overestimate your capacity. You have a level of capacity and you continue to build yourself until you are able to achieve what you have set for yourself. Strengthen your problem solving skills. I have said it before. When you face with challenges, identify the problem, think about it, that is brainstorm about it, brainstorming about it, the possibility of solutions. Look for solutions. Then choose one at a time and take action. Even if it is a small step you take, make sure that it materializes. Build emotional strength. You must be strong emotionally. Let nothing push you. Let nothing shake you. Let the present problem not determine your end. Be resilient, be strong. Be strong in character, be strong in mind. And then practice self-care. You always do what will not disbalance you. Take decisions that will not put you into trouble, that will not make you regret tomorrow. Practice self-care. Prioritize your physical health, your mental health through exercise, rest, having enough sleep, having a healthy habits. Learn to manage your stress, because stress is all over, everywhere now. And anything you engage into, there is a time you'll be stressed out. Use relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness. Just be present to yourself. Think about things positively, and you can take down the things you are passing through and think about them for a way of improving the future. Stay connected. You must be connected with some people. You are not an island. You can't handle your situations alone. Lean on your support system and learn to when to meet people, your mentor, your guardian, your teacher. Talk to trusted friends, family members. Your mentors can help you. They can be of help to get certain perspectives and help you to build resilience. Practice perseverance. Don't be patient, my dear children, my dear people, my dear friends, our dear colleagues listening to me. Let us be patient. Let us persevere. Resilience grows stronger every time you refuse to give up. Be patient over your situations, whatever you are facing. Commit to pushing forward, even when it feels slow. Then practice exercise. The resilience reflection. You can, whenever you are facing challenges, reflect on these questions. What is the challenge that I'm facing? What is within my control over this challenge? What can I do? And what can I not do? Then what are the three possibilities of action, possible actions that I can take to address it? Do I need to meet someone? Do I need to confide in someone? Is there any place or any system or any tactics that I can use to overcome this? Then what are the lessons that you can learn from such experience? So this is very, very important. So there is a story I want to give you about resilience. There is a child in school. He's having difficulty in mathematics. He failed his test. He failed his exam. There are certain feelings arising in him. The feelings of abandoning mathematics, the feelings of not entering classes, and this and that. No, he did not allow those feelings to hold him back from learning mathematics. You know what he did? He went to meet his teacher, his class teacher, and confided in him. He began to make friends with clever students in his class. he began to set aside some time for himself at home in school to revise and practice mathematics. Do you know what? His grades began to improve. He began to improve in mathematics, getting grades. And you can see what perseverance, what resilience can do in the life of a student, in the life of a businessman, in the life of anybody. In conclusion, my dear listeners, resilience is a skill you can build in yourself. You can strengthen it over time. By the time you overcome difficulties and challenges, your resilient capacity tends to increase. And so it is very, very necessary to develop a problem-solving capabilities, ability, learning leaning on your support system, and then you can face life challenges with confidence and joy, determination. Remember that every setback is an opportunity for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to move ahead, to step forward, no matter how small it is. Whatever progress you made in life, celebrate it within yourself. Appreciate it. Count yourself as someone who can handle situations. Thank you very much.